one too. Good afternoon and welcome to the SPL, the Schoolgirls final. Today in the third and fourth playoff we have Willemere playing Rangi Ruru Girls School. With me today, my name's Kirsty, and with me today is a former SMC student, Lottie.
Hello, I'm excited to be here. Thank you very much.
I'm also a former Rangi student, so I am pretty invested in the game.
Yes.
Bit of history between these two teams. Lottie?
Definitely. I mean, the schoolgirl competition has been pretty heated for as far as I've known it, so this is going to be a pretty tough game, but I'm looking forward to it.
So we've got, see who's heading off with the ball to start this first half. Girls are ready. They're quite an intense warm-up there,
Yes.
looking good. A few balls slotted in the back of the net, so...
Yes, I think we might have Villa heading off to begin with, but we're standing by, waiting to see.
Score predictions for this game, Lottie?
I think it's going to be a close one, Kirsty. I think it might be a 2-1 Rangi, just quietly, but you never know. All right.
Quite a fan that you've chosen Rangi there for the
yes,
favourites.
I
Villa already under a bit of pressure early on.
They've gone out quite nice. Oh, that's unfortunate.
And we see here, nice to have Rangi pressing well in the first half.
Definitely winning the ball back in the first 30 seconds of the game.
No, I do personally, being a goalkeeper, love a pass around the back.
Do
And
you?
nice to have Lottie here, a striker, and actually is a current under-18s assistant coach, I believe.
Yes, no. Myself and Chris Goldsberry coached the girls to Gold Nelson a few weeks back, which is cool. Good to see a few of the girls out there. Oh, good tackle by Keeley. Oh, good job.
I'm glad you mentioned the gold medal, as I was going to mention that for you, but no, get that out there.
Yeah,
So you had a few of these girls in the side?
we did. We had a couple in the Rangi, 3 or 4. So we had Caitlin Muir, number 18, Katie Bond, number 6, Emily Jackson, actually, number 3 in Rangi, the Rangi team. Arabelle McGuckin, number 11 in the Rangi team. And then switching across the Villa. Oh, and Abby Reid at the back. I can't quite see her number there, but and then in the Villa team we had number 25, Kelly Hughes. Cara Morrison at the front there, number 15, and Gemma Lysart on the ball now. So they were all key members of our team.
All Villa here, getting into 25. Good defending there.
Yeah, Abby Reid makes a really good tackle. Katie Bond up the sideline here.
No, nice to get the breakaway back up the middle. Villa now down the left. Oh, they've got a free player up the top there. Across the circle. Free man there. Here we go. Chance for a shot on goal here.
Oh, she's done well there.
Or Rangi lucky to escape with just a free hit.
So we've actually got a comment section on YouTube, so if any of the viewers want to be a bit more active and ask us any questions, pop your comments through and we're more than happy to answer them, Kirsty.
Very much so, especially if you'd like to hear about any of my past Rangi achievements in the first 11. Happy to get them back out there.
Oh, it's a great pass up the middle by Jess Cooper. Here goes Arabelle McGuckin up the right-hand side. Yep, finds Caitlin nicely, well done. Oh.
Do you reckon there could be, obviously, with having played Canterbury, here we go, free man at the top. Cheeky 1-2.
Oh, well defended by Rangi there.
I was going to say, so do you think with having played Canterbury together, maybe there could be a bit extra beef, bragging rights on the line for a third and fourth game, do you think?
I definitely think so. I think school hockey is really competitive, so I mean it's school pride at the end of the day. You want your school to be the top of the crop, so definitely some bragging rights will be earned today by either side.
Did you have any third or fourth playoffs in your time at school, or were you primarily just in the final?
At my time at school, we were primarily in the final for the competition, but definitely as we move into Fed Cup, we had a few third, fourths, which are always a tough match, but it's a good game.
The goal there. Interesting you mentioned Fed Cup. I believe that starts in a week's time. Week from, not next week, the week after.
Yes, a week on Sunday they leave, I think. So
and that's being held in Napier, where you played under-18s, where they had under-18s as well.
No, Nelson.
Very close. Wrong island.
Yeah, so that'll be really exciting, these teams. This is a great game in preparation for the Federation Cup. A good knockout. Finals hockey is always good to play. Well, Cara Morrison makes a breakaway.
Here we go, got to be 2-on-1 here.
What's she going to do? Oh, she's done well.
Goes herself. 3v1. Oh, just past the post. That one goes bigging.
It was well done by Cara, and a good connection there with Charlotte Donaldson, just unable to find the net. But good early pressure here by Villa.
Villa definitely getting into some good scoring positions. They'll be wanting to convert though early on, as I think it relieves a bit of a sigh of relief once that first one goes in.
Oh, definitely, I definitely agree, yeah.
Is this good preparation for you as well, given actually that might be the finals that is following this, but as you have a final yourself tomorrow?
It's good to watch some finals hockey and see the tempo that's played at, and see if I can bring that into my game tomorrow afternoon.
Here we go. Villa turn around in the middle.
Villa
Getting the girls high.
Villa are playing at a very fast tempo at the moment and making
Gone shot from the top. Clean save.
Our first goal.
There it is. First one for Villa. Crowd are happy here. A few supporters slowly rolling in. Get to see that one converted.
Not sure who the goal scorer was, but it was a very well-taken counter-attack.
Always great to see the comeback there. What can happen here? The next 5 minutes can be pivotal. It can be, is Rangi going to pull through, get a quick goal, because often defence can lapse. We get a bit excited.
Definitely. I agree. It's good to score early though, as the scoring team, but we'll see what Rangi, what the next 5 minutes look like for them.
9 minutes, 20 remaining here in this first quarter.
It's a great ball by Lysart. Gemma Lysart at the back. Got a speedy right half coming up the right-hand side.
Driving that baseline.
Abby Reid, great tackle. Great tackle.
Hope you're sending your question in through YouTube. Just having some minor technical difficulties. If they are there, our tech man will get across them. Villa again in the attacking 25.
Cara Morrison again connecting with another Villa player.
Fortunately, we're not rocking teamless, so we are running slightly blind, but we do hope to get across all these players.
I think Villa are pressing very aggressively in this opening 10 minutes, which is good to see. But
not sure what the... we'd love to have some stats, but unfortunately it's not like cricket where we get them on the regular, but it will be interesting to know if the defence are used to, if the Rangi defence are used to having this sort of pressure. Cheeky bunt there.
Body bump.
These South Island girls are built tough, so...
There we go. We got the first card of the match. Caitlin Muir goes off for 2 minutes.
What goes through your head, Lottie, when you receive a card?
First of all, let's get off as quick as you can. So you sit down, your time begins when you sit down. Secondly, you just take a few deep breaths and then think, how could I manage it personally? But, sometimes it's a tough call to follow when you get carded.
I love a bit of self-reflection though. Good to see what you can be doing better.
Yes, definitely. We'll see what Rangi do in terms of pressing here. At the moment, relatively aggressive. Villa are running a back four.
Bit of space there in the middle as well. Large pocket.
Definitely. What can Lysart do to manipulate this press here? Does quite well. Finds the right half.
Good pass
Nicely
there.
done.
Good connection of passes here.
We've got Annie O'Neill, number 7. She's a real speedster, so we need to watch out for her pace injection into the game. Really cleans up nicely.
Always nice to relieve the pressure and try and get wide as soon as possible, but often you can see just hitting out wide, whereas it's nice to try and regain control of that ball. In the
jeepers.
Those deflections can be cheeky. They can be tricky as a goalie.
Yeah, here, which is really good to see.
Some can say the third and fourth is one of the toughest games to play off for, because obviously you're disappointed not to be in that final, but you want to finish the season on a high.
Definitely, I definitely agree. It's a tough game to get up for after, obviously taking an L in the semi-final, but it's always a good measure of character, I think.
First PC of the game here.
Villa, I wonder what they're going to conjure up. Will they run any variations or just go for the straight shot?
I wonder if we also have any flickers in the Villa side. Negative, no flickers in the Villa side, but throw that out there, get the viewers guessing.
I think they'll look for Lysart here. She's got a very good sweep on her, so she might expect or even a straight shot. We'll wait and see.
For those not familiar with hockey, PCs can be a pivotal part of the game. Similar to, you'd almost say, a line out. It's a set piece and can be the real key difference in getting a win.
Good drag.
Great save there.
Yep.
Another foot there. Strong first save from the Rangi keeper there.
Very good. Good defending by the second runner as well to get out to that rebound and try and shut down that second shot.
I'm glad you've got those runners back, because naturally I just all eyes for the keeper. Another fast drag out there. Clean shot, another save. Those second phases can be a killer, but great intensity there from Villa to put that one away.
To start the game, they've come out, like I've said, very strongly, and good positioning by one of the Villa strikers and just into the net. So we'll see what Rangi can do in these last couple of minutes of the first quarter.
It's a real testament of character when you're down a few goals early in the game, but often you can see teams fighting right till the end, and that's the kind of attitude we like to see, especially at schoolgirls hockey, when you've got that school passion.
Yeah.
Villa quick turnover again. Small games, we always like to see small games, often practice in the warm-up for the old field players.
Yes, yeah, it's good to get up to game pace during the warm-up, so you hit the ground running when that first whistle goes. Good try.
Nice to see that Rangi is still keeping the strikers high. It's good to have that aggressive intent. They just need one, and I think that can really boost the confidence.
Definitely. The 2-1 lead is almost, trying to keep the lead is almost worse than trying to keep it back. He's got the pressures on, you to retain your lead. That's what I found on our Wednesday night game against Connetics.
Here we go. Rangi Ruru, they're going to drive for baseline here.
Good defending there.
Nice to get that ball across the goal. Unfortunately, there wasn't a Rangi player there. What would you say the key positions are for strikers when that ball is in the circle?
Definitely lifting on the far post, just so that easy, deflection in. Potentially one on the spot as well, jumping in front of their defender to get that deflection. And I definitely think someone at the top of the circle, to take that ultimate cracking shot.
But statistically, I believe a lot of goals are converted in that 7 metre zone. So that's sort of around that spot area.
Yeah. Also, there are 2 players in there, but you don't want your whole team there because it's just a bit crowded. Rangi here have come up nice and high, so we've got Caitlin.
Oh, here we go. Here's an opportunity. 2v1. Good defending there from Villa. Here we go. Keep it in the circle. No PC, unfortunately.
Very well defended by Gemma Lysart again, one of their co-captains. She played very well in the National Under-18 tournament, and you can see that transferring onto the field today.
Great ball up the middle. Here we go, another opportunity possibly. They've got the numbers. She goes herself, going herself. Oh, is she going to get a foot there? Oh, great defense from Rangi. She's a physical. Oh,
jeepers!
Oh, here we go. She's been given a second chance. Another strong clearance from the keeper. And Villa back in again.
Well done by the
effective. Just take it straight onto Villa's foot.
We've got Katie Bond on the ball. Gives it back to Caitlin Muir. What can they conjure up?
Minute to go here in the first quarter. Nice. Good to see it going back around the back again. Take your time, get a bit of composure.
They like to say go back to attack. So, using the defence at the back and then, playing up the front by going back first and making some space.
I don't know about you, but I've heard that the key to a good offence is a good defence. I don't know if you've heard that the other way
I've
around.
heard that before, yes. I've heard that.
I'm glad you can see the value in defence as well.
Yes, always. As you can see here, the Rangi strikers have been up the field quite high in this last sort of 5 minutes, trying to really stretch the game.
Here we go, Villa going for a final attack here, possibly.
Oh,
They got the
great
speed.
pass.
She's got the speed. She's going.
What is she going to do?
Another.
The Rangi keeper.
Find the name of this Rangi keeper. She's giving a lot of credit. She's a busy girl.
I believe her name's Nora Quigley, I believe.
Oh, thank you very much, Lottie. Laura Quigley. Oh, and wouldn't you believe it, that last name, strong Irish roots there. And I mean, based off the All Blacks' previous series against the Ireland, we can see that they are ones to contest with.
For sure. Oh.
Into the first quarter here, 2-0 lead to Rangi. I mean, take that back. I wish it was that. 2-0 lead to Villa Maria.
Yes, I think a very fast first quarter that we've just witnessed.
What do you reckon the chat will be in those huddles there?
Initially, I think Matt Ling in the Villa camp will be saying, just keep our composure for the next sort of 15 minutes and, keep hunting for those goals, but just keeping composed, not fading away. I think Aaron Ford in the Rangi camp potentially might be saying, get strikers a bit higher and a bit more aggressive on the press and really finding that those strikers up nice and high and finding that early pass, I think, potentially. But a great first quarter of hockey Kirsty, I think.
I think also what's quite common is the theme to back yourself. You've got here, I mean, unfortunately, you haven't made it to the finals, but you've still got a point to prove and just back your belief. The game's far from over, so there's still a lot to play for.
45 minutes is a long time. 45 minutes of hockey left is a long time to score many more goals. I don't think we have finished seeing the goal scoring ability out here today.
So what was your score predictions again? I just would like an update there.
Yes, I believe I am incorrect. My score prediction was 2-1 to Rangi, but unfortunately it is currently 2-0 to Villa. So
not great for you predicting stats, but
yes, unlikely. I think that score will occur now.
Yeah, maybe a bit late for a goal to be. Oh, wouldn't you believe it? We've been given the gift of the scorecards, so I don't know where our tech man's gone. He's left us high and dry. And we're into the second quarter.
Right. Another 15 minutes of hockey to be played.
We'll start already in the back corner for Rangi there. Just real aggression from Villa. I feel like they are hunting for goals and won't be content until they probably get another 3 more.
I think I would agree with you, Kirsty. So we've got number 9 on the ball at the moment, who I believe is Lily Pringle, who's
big fan of Pringles personally.
Yeah, same.
And the Pringle family as well.
Oh, I see Villa have turned the ball over again, and they've got a free hit in the attacking 25 through Annie O'Neill.
Oh, great
well
result there for Villa, getting the PC.
I think it was Charlotte Donald sort of finding the foot of Abby Reid there, so we'll see what Villa, if they can convert their third penalty goal in the match.
It's also great to see that these schoolgirls are well geared up. I think being in defensive PCs can be quite a high-risk position, so good to see them got the gloves on, got the face masks on. Is when you've got balls to get to, you don't want to be having a black eye, that's for sure.
There have been a few team members of mine had a few broken hands from penalty corner running time, so it's good to see. Definitely, like you say, those gloves on to prevent a broken hand.
Double bracket here.
Oh, Lysa
You
with that
better believe I'm going to say it. Another great save from the keeper there. especially off the deflection.
Right, but a bit of bias. You're a keeper yourself?
Naturally, I don't think the keepers get as much credit as they deserve, so when I get the opportunity, I really like to give praise where it is due.
Yes. Sometimes not all heroes wear capes, so there you go. The Rangi keeper is definitely playing very well.
She's not wearing a cape, but my goodness, is she helping this Rangi side stay in the game.
Definitely. So as you can see here, the two strikers up nice and high up the field, so they can really stretch the game and find those pockets of space.
Unfortunate there for Rangi to turn it over. But, Villa even going back now. That's great composure. Often there can be a real sense that you need to go be attacking, going up and up and up, but it's nice just to transfer it around the back. Sometimes you like to go around the other side, but in this case, maybe not.
Katie Bond on the ball, the Rangi captain, slots it nicely.
Would that be any relation to the cricketer Shane Bond?
I think it might be, yes.
So, sporting brilliance runs in that family.
Oh, I would agree. Yes, it definitely does.
Do you reckon he's getting confused? Shane is getting confused which sport he's playing and, trying to get her to work on her seam grip there. And then she's having to correct him on what sport she actually plays.
I don't know much about cricket myself, Kirsty, but I suppose you are the expert in that area, so you make that judgment.
Yeah, I haven't made the commentary team for cricket anytime soon, so I don't know if that means, I'm lucky to have hockey or if hockey are lucky to have me. Nice, good to see them transferring around the back. Back four here.
Oh, Abby Reid injecting herself into the game. What can she... Oh, good try.
It's unfortunate those unforced errors can often be costly over the course of the game.
Definitely.
Oh, straight through the legs. Good to see the intent.
Just like to interject here that my mother, Julie Lee, has messaged me and saying that the game is a very good game of hockey, so shout out to Julie.
Is she saying the game's good or your commentary's good?
We'll just get it between you and me, shall we?
But unfortunately, I haven't got any fan mail yet. But I'd love to see family support, and we've actually got quite a bit of family support here. You often get good crowd size at school hockey. Parents, siblings, and I believe I can see, these are both single-sex schools, but there is a large male contingency here.
Yes.
Would that be possibly, you think, hockey supporters just in general, or who knows, there could be partners, brothers, all sorts.
I think hockey is an up-and-coming sport, and there definitely a few more supporters in the background that are slowly supporting hockey and what it's all about, which is really good to see.
Here we go, Villa again in the 25, attacking 25, just to clarify. And Rangi having to work it out there. Again, a good opportunity for some small games.
Definitely. Well, we've got Cara Morrison on the ball again.
Into the circle.
Great tackle there by Jess Cooper. No penalty corner given away and came out cleanly with the ball.
As a striker, when you get those opportunities in the circle, I know the coaches focus a lot on outcomes, whether that be a shot on goal or a PC. It's a shame to let those circle penetrations go wanting.
Yes, yeah. Sometimes they definitely do go begging, but it's just part of the game, and you've got to just make sure that you make the most of those opportunities as they fall to you.
Great left to right there to breach the circle there. And another rule, just for those who maybe need it has to go 5 before they can go straight into the circle. For those wondering why she doesn't just turn around and smack it. And here we go again.
O'Neill injecting her pace into the game. Unable to find another stick though and put wide by the Rangi defender.
Not to make it about me, but I'm still a bit disappointed I haven't got any positive feedback. If you're out there, don't know why you'd be watching school hockey, but let me know how I'm going.
A good tussle there between number 10, Nicole Vance, and Beth O'Donovan. Very nice wee tussle.
And Rangi getting out of their 25, which I'm sure would be nice to take a moment of relief.
Again, Kirsten, like we saw in the first quarter, Villa putting Rangi under a lot of pressure, but I think they're absorbing it in the second quarter, sorry.
Beautiful ball into the middle there. I think that says a lot about your midfielders if they're willing to receive that ball under pressure.
Definitely shows the play the refs.
Good vocabulary there.
I'm not sure what it means. I just heard someone say it one day and I thought I'd give them.
Look, nothing wrong with that. I should get a dictionary up in front of me. Thesaurus, maybe. But look, we like to make it so everyone knows what we're saying. If we don't, there's probably not a chance other people do.
Right, Villa in possession again of the ball. As we said, they're going back to attack through their two centre backs, their Lysart and.
Here we go, Rangi. Good aggression. Aggression?
Yes, aggression. Yep. Oh, Katie Bond steps up, makes an intercept, off she goes. Oh, yes, fair call by the umpire there. Katie Bond remaining strong on the ball.
Great to see people stepping in front as well, especially for 50-50 balls. I think, yeah, when you see a 50-50 ball go up, you want both of them going for it, and it can be those small moments can be quite pivotal.
Definitely, and it just also shows intent. You know, they're ready to fight, really.
Physical game.
Oh, great pass by Abby Reid, finding their striker.
Villa
Got another striker in the circle.
Though. It's not going to be easy to break in, but they have, and here we go.
The umpire's got a
First
penalty
attacking
corner.
PC for Rangi, sorry. This would be a good opportunity to see what options Rangi have got. And again, do we know if Rangi have a flicker?
I believe they don't. But I would look for number 6, Katie Bond, looking for deflection. Jess Cooper hitting a straight shot. She is a very good straight shot. And just looking for those deflections, I think. But I believe they might go for a straight shot to begin with.
You'd hope Villa have done their scouting. If not, they could just listen to this and you're giving them all the notes.
No deflector on the right. That's quite interesting. Ooh, great save.
Nice and straight clearance as well. No second phase allowed when you're going and doing that. Good basics from the Villa keeper.
This is probably the first sort of bout of attack that Rangi have had in the second quarter, which is good to see. We'll see, what their playmakers can achieve.
Cheeky cut of the foot. Accidental, of course.
Oh, again, going back to attack. That's what we like to see.
And
Great pass.
straight to the player. Unfortunately, it is behind the pole for us, so we keep. Oh, nice for Rangi to keep that position.
Yes. Katie Bond making good injection to the circle, just unable to find a Villa stick, but Rangi putting the pressure on Villa now, so it's good to see the tables returned.
And this can be great for the Rangi confidence as well. Just knowing that they're capable of putting pressure on them and seeing some rewards out of the work they're doing.
Definitely. So we've still got good shape at the back here by the Rangi defenders. Jess Cooper on the ball.
Oh, the crowd like that. Getting a few positive shouts from the crowd. Nice when they get involved.
I think it's Miss Eliza Roxford-Judd, who I believe her sister's in the Rangi team, making all the noise down that I can see.
We love family support.
Definitely. I think Charlotte Roxford-Judd is number 16.
Rangi keeping the pressure down this end. Good assertive blow of the whistle there. You can tell when the umpires.
That means business.
Exactly.
Katie Bond on the ball again.
Long base up.
The goal's gone in.
We talked about those priority positions, and Rangi did have someone there, but
That far post player was in the right position, down nice and low, and just slotted the ball against the backboard. So 2-1 here, Kirsty. Game on.
couldn't have said it better myself.
I think the goal scorer was number 7, Lucy Vance, I believe. But we'll wait for confirmation.
Here we go. This is where we might see the tide turn, keeping the pressure. Let's get Rangi back in that attacking 25. Not, again, that I'm invested in the Rangi side more than Villa, because obviously us commentators, we aren't biased.
No. Ollie Pringle on the ball again.
Sorry, just naturally started thinking of sweet and sour. Was it? Sour cream and chives Pringles, but get your head in the game, Kirsty.
Okay, so Villa trying to get the ball out of a defensive left-hand pocket. Very tough spot of the field to try and get the ball out of.
This is where sometimes it would be nice to see an overhead option. I must say the level of schoolgirl hockey has definitely increased from my time, with there just being a larger skill set that I believe these girls have.
Yes, no, I would agree with that. Definitely their ability to throw overheads, confidence to throw overheads in these sort of matches is outstanding.
Here we go, Rangi in the attacking 25.
Caitlin Muir, great pass by Caitlin over to Phoebe Axon, I believe.
I think Aaron Ford, the Rangi coach, will be liking the intent of these strikers, but potentially a counter-attack here from Villa.
Well,
those counter-attacks can be quite dangerous because often all your players are high and that just leaves a lot of space.
So here we go, Annie O'Neill, sorry, injecting her pace.
Rangi with the position, had the possession, regained possession. Good call, umpire. I would have called that as well.
Passes to Roxburgh Judge. She can link up with. Can Jackson get in front? Still Rangi ball though. Still Rangi. They're piling on the pressure at the moment.
Nice. That happens here in hockey. Just bit of a meh, over the back. Good chance for Villa to reset.
Let's see. We've got Rangi pressing very aggressively at the moment. Their centre half, Caitlin's right up on the Villa centre half. Definitely putting them under the pump at the back here.
Again, a mild distraction from me. I've just noticed Sonic the Hedgehog in the crowd. I believe that may be the Rangi mascot.
Ooh.
Perfect day to be not the warmest down here at Napunawai, so wouldn't mind, wouldn't be a bad shout being in that mascot outfit.
No, I wonder if we're going to see a bit of a halftime show from the Rangi mascot here.
Villa here, back with possession, keeping that attacking nature going. Good, Rangi regain possession, working their way. Oh no, they'll take that back.
Bit of confusion about who.
Aggressive there. Cross, hate that when the ball just goes through the PC, through the court. Stay with me, Lottie.
We've got number 20, Lily Lysard, I believe the sister of Gemma, the co-captain. They're passing the ball down to number 1, Maggie Lundy, at the field there.
Would you say some of the... 1 second, that is the end of the first half. Score update is 2-1 to Villa Maria. We'll give you just a 5-minute breather of listening to our voices. We will be back in 5. she is there to start the second half. Get you fizz. 2-1 to Villa Maria. Let's go.
Yeah, the beginning of the second half will be quite an interesting patch of play. We'll see which team piles on the pressure again in this opening minutes of the second half.
Rangi start off with the ball here, showing their intent early, driving up the side.
Oh, Emily Jackson pace to burn again. Finds Arabelle McGuckin.
Really good to see those key positions, such as the spot, being attacked early.
Definitely. Again, a very aggressive press by Rangi. And well done by Karen Morrison just to keep possession of the ball and to protect it for Villa.
There's also a bit of history here between the coaches of Aaron Ford and Matt Ling. Both been at the helm of these sides for quite a few years now. But also both former Herwood coaches that, Lottie, you belong to.
I do. I am a Herwood hunter. I've only been a Herwood hunter for the last sort of 5 years under Matt's coaching. I was Aaron for Canterbury Cats, though, a few years ago.
Villa here in the attacking 25, looking to connect those passes in the circle.
Unable to find another Villa stick in there, but a good opening minute and a half here for Villa.
I mean, I won't, to bring it back to the coaches, I won't make you pick a favourite, but I'm assuming they both provide different strengths. Do you mind mentioning some of those, what they bring to these sides?
Firstly, I think they both bring a wealth of knowledge of the game. They've been in and around the game since they were players themselves as younger men. Both are very heavily involved in, tactical play and pressing abilities and things like that. I think it would be hard to differentiate between the two, but Aaron is the South Island Performance Network coach, so he brings another sort of strength with that role that he has. But then again, Matt runs Sporting Edge, another popular hockey apparel store in Christchurch, so that brings another element as well.
You don't happen to be sponsored by Sporting Edge, do you, Lottie?
I would have to be sponsored by Sporting Edge through Metanata. Both very generous people. Sponsored me through Jamie Dwight Hockey, JDH, which I believe Abby Reid is sponsoring JDH. It's great to see those sticks being used out there.
Good to keep the sponsors happy, so utilising their platform.
And I believe Jamie Dwyer himself followed me back on Instagram a couple of months ago, so I fangirled over that for quite a while.
Forget about the schoolgirl hockey. That's a flex and a half if I've ever seen one. We will come back to the hockey here, as that's what you have tuned in for. But Rangi here, attacking 25, always looking to drive that baseline, one of the key positions.
Kaya Rasha on the ball there, finding the foot of Kelly Hughes on the edge of the circle, so we'll see again what attack they can conjure up.
Goes for the straight hit in, cheeky deflection, and now potential for a counter, but Rangi gaining composure around the back. Nice small games again here. That could be my keyword for the day.
Yes, I think so. Some tight stick skills here.
Tongue twister that one.
Does well to get out of trouble there.
Nice, passing it back. And there we go, into that midfield position.
Karen Morrison makes a great intercept.
Could she get a shot away here? Rangi players tight on there, and they have come out with an attacking PC.
Well done.
Those outcomes again pivotal, and also quite important when you come into the second half. Who's going to score first? I know that's often a bit of chat around wanting to score first, put the pressure back on, and I'm sure Villa would like that 2-goal buffer, and Rangi would like to keep just a goal between them.
Yes, in our under-18 side, we asked the girls what Emily will see, and Karen Morrison to be on the line because she's very competitive, so we can see that out on the field this evening.
Assuming, Lions also big raw, so I'm sure she's giving a good shout in those team huddles.
see
Yes,
what
Rangi getting the gear on. Again, safety first. Always a priority.
we'll see what Villa can do, but again I'd look for Lice out at the top, just to the right, on the right bracket, and see what she can do.
Good shot on target. Again, solid save from our Irish goalie there. Oh, she beats them. Good ball up the line. Player on the spot there. Across the goal. Just need, as you said, Lottie, on that far post pivotal position.
Definitely. I think she had a bit more time than what she would have thought, but good to get a circle entry.
So we're just looking after keeping our vocal cords warm. Ordering the drinks. Nice hot chocolate for myself.
Me too, Kirsty, I think. It's soothing.
Oh, here we go, Rangi with it. Love to see them keeping it in. It shows the desperation and that real desire to keep the ball in play.
Long corner here taken by Caitlin. Oh, not a long corner.
Again, behind a pole. Your guess is as good as mine as to what's happening there, Lottie.
Arabelle coming on the baseline. Good skills, but they're really defended. I'm ready to make that, the tackle.
Again, don't want to pick favourites, but strong Rangi support here. Chance to get it in that circle. And,
Like you said in the first half, Kirsty, it's still very physical out there, even though we're...
PC for Rangi. Important to keep your feet in that circle.
Yep, Caitlin Muir, earning a for her team, and we'll see if they can convert this one.
Sails into a tiebreaker. What happens, I mean, you'd be more accustomed to those attacking PC huddles. Haven't been in one myself. What's usually going on there? Is there a bit of chat about the field play, or is it primarily what's the goal at hand?
Primarily just about the penalty corner, and it's often a good option for encouragement, and so we're doing really well here. And then it's often quite stressful if you don't have the right triggers or draggers on, but it usually works itself out.
Strong drag out there. Unfortunate there for Villa, but that just shows now it's game back on here. Two apiece.
I think the goal scorer Kaya Ratu, currently at right half, had a pretty goal and hit the backboard.
Love to see those skills of a straight shot, keeping it flat. Villa aren't showing any hesitation in getting back out there to attack.
Yes, definitely game on here. Scores tied up. 6 minutes to go in this third quarter, so it'll be a good test of character to see if Villa can pick themselves up and score another goal, and if Rangi can keep this momentum going and again score another goal to take their team, give the team the lead.
We have made, here's an opportunity for Rangi. 2v1. And, it's a bit of a scramble. That is as close as it can get. Those strikers will be gutted.
Great running by those two Rangi strikers to get up the field and to give their team an opportunity to score a goal.
I think that's what's so great about hockey, is that what appears like nothing can absolutely turn into something, and a great attacking opportunity there.
And just around the edges of the circle, Rangi just trying to probe that circle, see if they can get a circle entry and lead to a penalty corner or a shot at goal.
The hockey is actually so good. My mother, who bought me a jacket, hasn't made it all the way to me because she is now watching the hockey. So that is how good. Her eyes can't leave the field. And in the meantime, I will just freeze.
I believe she's wearing the jacket that she was bringing you, but never mind. Her eyes are glued to the turf to see her daughter's former side hopefully win this match.
Former manager as well, actually, so that's always a nice experience. I think she's now heard me and is now steering, so back to the hockey we shall go. But of time here, just getting the ball back into play.
Very high press by Rangi. All pushing up to see if they can turn that ball over.
Bit of pressure here. Those unforced errors catching up with Villa. And great result from Rangi there. Another PC. And yeah, just ignore that current scoreboard. It is 2-2, just for clarification.
Interesting decision. Kairatu, who was originally at the top in that last penalty corner, has now gone to drag the ball, gone to inject the ball into the penalty corner, so she won't be getting a name on the score sheet. So it's penalty corner at least.
Like a Swiss Army knife, that girl. Many talents, many tools. Gets it across.
Hustle, Villa, hustle!
Oh, good save from the keeper there, getting their stick in goal. Sometimes we like to think that with field players, and it's always nice.
Both
Here we
teams.
go. Potential for a counter-attack here. Quick clearances.
Keely Hughes, see if she can link up with another Villa team member, but she needs to inject her skills.
She made some serious meters there. Again, Rangi back in position. Strikers high.
Arabelle McGuckin on the ball, finding another Rangi player out wide. Great pass. She runs up the field to get the ball back.
Here we go. Looking for that player in the midfield. Oh, another card out. Another player in the naughty corner.
There's umpire not hesitant to reach the pocket and pull out those cards, which I think is good, keeping the players accountable.
It's good to have your eye on the ball there. You'd hate for a stray ball to crack you on the head. And that's a reminder, you know, when you're out there watching hockey, always keep an eye on the field.
Where's the forward?
Villa back with possession, looking to get back in the attacking 25, put that goalie under a bit more pressure.
Definitely, I think both goals have played outstandingly in these first three quarters. We'll see if they can save their side from.
I mean, again, not to be biased, but I've heard the saying, strikers win your games, but goalies can win your tournaments. So pivotal players again.
I would agree with that statement, being a striker myself, but I would still agree with that statement.
Here we go, Villa in the circle. Opportunity here. Straight to the keeper. Easy save.
The keeper does well to put it near post, is that correct?
Yeah, definitely for a keeper, that's quite a key position, and that is yours to look after. You'd hate to can rip the soul a little bit when it just sneaks past on the inside.
Goalie is a very important role in communicating as well, is that right? They almost like the sound of their own voice and like to project it onto the field.
Maybe something would be called. No, play it out. Oh, look, you're not wrong. I mean, here I am. And you've got a voice as good as mine, why wouldn't you want it to be heard? But yeah, I used to think, the priority was just to save the ball, but I have learned over time that communication can be really pivotal. You've got the best view of the field, and it can work really well with your defenders and making sure they've got their players covered. I was fortunate to learn off the current Black Stick, George Innocent, who is well known for his quality communication skills. So definitely a part of the game keeper needs to know.
Good transfer of play here by Rangi. Arabelle injecting her pace. Look at her go.
Good speed on the ball. Looking again, drive that baseline.
This is end-to-end hockey that we're witnessing in these last few minutes of the third quarter.
You're not wrong, 30 seconds though. Either end is on here.
Good tackle there by the number three, Villa number 3, Charlotte Donaldson. Great tackle.
I've just noticed something on the scorecard that there's 2 number 3s for Villa, so sorry if you believe we're saying the wrong name. Just going off the information we have in front of us. So again, end of the third quarter, 2 apiece. Always exciting when it comes down to the last quarter, and again, my mum has still not bought me my jacket. So that is, she's been glued to it.
Too invested in this game. It's going to be all full guns blazing in these last 15 minutes. I'm super excited to see what each team can pull out of the week in these last moments of the game.
What do you reckon, Lottie? Do you think if one of these teams gets up here, a goal up, do you think we're likely to see a keeper being pulled?
Potentially. It is high risk, high reward, I think, when a team decides to pull their keeper. Obviously, there's high risk with attackers being able to score a goal, but high reward is that you have an extra field of play. You can pop in the circle and try and score a goal with almost four strikers instead of the conventional three.
It's always a bold move, but yeah, by taking off the keeper, you are allowed to put on another field player. So often you can see, having a bit of a seagull on the goal, stretching the defence. There'll be umpire check going on there. Some things they're seeing, what they want to do in this last quarter.
I always want to know what they're talking about.
They're the third team on the field.
They do control the game, and they control the game relatively nicely here as it stands. So I'd like to see, them still continue to control the game nicely, and they've been doing some very good umpiring, I personally think.
It's always nice. I mean, we've got to put our thanks out to the umpires, as we can't play this game without them. So personally, I definitely don't have the courage to be one. So you won't see me throwing any stones of umpiring calls when I'm on the field. So kudos to them. I can see they've got some earpieces, which is great, which means they can actually communicate to each other whilst on separate sides of the field. And we're off Rangi again, straight into the attack. Look at that, that's strong on the ball, driving through the Villa players.
Some very, very slick skills by Phoebe Inkson, carving through that defence.
And again, as Lottie would say, going back to go forward.
Yep, Rangi just having the initial bout of possession in these opening couple of seconds.
Spills into the circle there. Oh, Rangi, beautiful and again, he's so close. Villa probably holding their breath in those moments.
The Villa girls also not afraid to put their body on the line to stop the ball going into the goal, which is great to see. So much pride for their school in trying to desperately save that goal.
And again, a shot from the top, good save. For a lot of these girls, for some of these girls, this may be their maybe year 13 in Fed Cup. This will be their last game in Christchurch competition. And then moving on to Fed Cup. So you enjoy every game you have in your Rangi dress. That's a beautiful Rangi dress. In your school team, but we just lost our tech advisor here. So if you have commented on the YouTube, unfortunately we will not be seeing these. Our tech advisor is Christopher Goldsberry, who is actually the umpire of the schoolgirl final. So you'll see him out there if you're tuning in later on.
Definitely, we're seeing a lot more speed through the Rangi attack at the moment.
Jeepers, the splits out here. That's how you know they're young, is they far more flexible than I am.
Yes, their flexibility and mobility much greater than those of people our age.
And that also again comes down to we've got some S&C programs at these schools now. Again, a lot of advancement since we were there. Nice, good composure there from Villa to work out in a circle, connect in with their players. And here's an opportunity for a counter attack. One player beating, two player beating, but good to see that from Rangi, running back and never out of the fight.
Well done by Caitlin Muir. Just trying to find that Rangi stick, and now we've got Arabelle McGuckin. A great pass off to her right.
Yeah, good pressure, Villa.
Nothing makes me happier when watching hockey than seeing stick-to-stick passing.
I would have to agree, it's very satisfying to watch. Just that ability to pass and trap the ball and beat the defenders.
Oh, big call here, big call. As could be a game-changing call, you could say.
I would think so. I believe she wasn't 5 metres from the free hit, so the umpires but the best course of action was to give award Rangi a penalty corner because the Rangi attacker would into the circle if that defender didn't infringe.
It's also great to see that these schools, there's no talk back to the umpires. They're very just focused on the task at hand, and I think that's a sign of great respect to these umpires, but also they know they've still got a job to do. Here we go. Strong drag out. Bit of it. Oh, she tries. Oh, they've been given a second chance there. It was a bit loose at the top.
That was well done by Arabelle there. She knew that the ball hadn't gone outside the circle for a penalty corner. She took it outside to then go back inside just to really make sure that they didn't get a free hit against them in a counter-attack up the other end of the field.
The opportunity is still there. Usually I'd say, make the most of this opportunity. Lean drag and trap. Oh, straight hit again. Straight to the keeper. Those are the saves you hope that they make. Oh, wanting ball across the goal. With a few players there, so still 2 apiece.
It was a great opportunity from by the Rangi attack, but even greater defence from the Villa defence.
Again, Villa wanting to get out of their own half. Rangi getting that ball back though. They've got 3 players in the circle.
Great pass there by Katie Bond. I think it was really unselfish of her to pass the ball to Emily Jackson, who just couldn't quite control the ball, but a great running position as a striker.
Attacking, she's position of the ball. You can tell those Villa girls are wanting it. They're never backing down, always chasing.
Definitely, the game has just picked up in intensity, I feel.
Ooh. The final 10 minutes here. Still, anything can happen. You never want to get too eager and start talking about shootouts when there's this much time left, but it does start to creep into the mind a little bit, at least for me. I don't know about you, Lottie.
It does, as well as a field player. With sort of 5-6 minutes left to go, you start to think, as a shootout taker, you start to, create your plan and think about what skills or elimination you're going to use against the goalkeeper. But obviously these girls just need to focus on the task at hand, and that is to score a goal and not take the lead.
Especially in regular play. Here we go, perfectly pass. Still Villa's ball here.
I think I'd like to see the Villa strikers get in the circle and more height, just to stretch that Rangi midfield and create a disjointed between the Rangi press here.
Again, what's Lottie saying? Going back to go forward.
That's what we like to see.
Love myself backing around. I was fortunate to have John Radovanic from the Black Stick as my school coach, and that's probably one of the key things that I've walked away from my time with him at the helm, because I think it's such a great part of the game. Here we go, Rangi opportunity here. Villa girls running back. Oh, beautiful infield drag. Oh,
goodness gracious me.
Here, and we may have a man down here. Possible, not too sure what happened there, but good to see the Villa girls getting around to making sure she's okay.
Goodness gracious, that was quite a hefty collision there, but I'm glad the Villa girl is on number 18. Catherine Grant is on her feet, strong enough to take a couple of moments on the sideline to regather and hopefully see back on the pitch in a few minutes.
And that's the thing, no one intends on hurting other players, so unfortunately these things do happen. So yeah, hopefully it's just something minor. The girls are a bit eager to get back into it. That's how excited they are.
Again, going back to attack, just Rangi here, just holding possession of the ball to try and see any spaces open up.
Those corners can be tricky. And not for those who are playing along at home, the jacket still hasn't made it to me. I mean, when the score's 2-2 with 7 minutes to go, why would you give the jacket away?
We have just... I definitely wouldn't, that's for sure. I would be too invested in the game.
Intense that Rangi spending a lot of time kept out in the Villa 25, but here we go, possible counter, though Rangi have got numbers.
I think well defended there by the Rangi defenders, just slowing the play down and allowing their numbers to get back and help defend.
Losing a body for a moment there. She's got some hot chips. Understandably though. Rangi here, back with the attack, looking for that long ball. Unfortunately didn't come off this time.
I think that the tensions are building on the sideline here with Aaron going to the whiteboard to show the Rangi girls on the sideline trickle two, and then Matt just taking a glance at the game and thinking, how could we score another goal to secure the win.
And great to see those different coaching styles. Some girls need a visual aid, and I think that's the beauty of coaching styles, is knowing what each player needs to get the message across. But also great that they're both calm and composed on the side, as they can set the tempo from the side, or at least, if your coach is a bit frazzled, that can throw girls as well. Oh, again, the physicality. Rangi here, possibly rolling out.
Great skills by Jess Cooper, just to win us out of trouble, but then gives the possession back to the Villa player, but then wins it back. Bit of ping pong hockey going on there, but that's all right.
I do love myself a bit of ping pong. Heard a whistle probably from a far field, from maybe keeper was going off, which I thought was amazing.
I wouldn't like to see a keeper going off as it stands, but you never know. You never know. An unorthodox decision might come about.
Like you said, Lottie, we're past less than 5 minutes to go. The benching of these girls are. Oh, that is unfortunate. She's all right though. Great to see. Also great to not see any blood. But here we go. Chance for Villa here. Oh, she tries to beat her, unfortunately turns it over.
It's great to see the back tackling from these players. When they lose possession of the ball, they're so eager to get it back.
Oh, here we go, opportunity. She's going. That's what's exciting when those opportunities present themselves. She just needed someone else there helping her out.
Ball just ran away from her, but great opportunity and great intention of just being aggressive.
Here we go, Rangi's turn here. Oh, here we go, this could be it. Oh, great save from the keeper. That can be a game-winning save there.
I've always wanted to say it, but it's true. This is end-to-end stuff here, Kirsty.
That's what you'd love to see in these games. Especially with the old St Margaret's and girls' high teams warming up, showing them how to fight for the end.
Oh, another collision, and both players they're both okay.
Here we go, Villa's turn here. Driving that baseline. Unfortunate. Always good to be strong on the board. I'd love to see that from players.
The supporters for the final coming up and definitely start to roll in now. There's definitely more people at Napunawai than there was, say, 20 minutes ago.
Here we go. In the attacking 25 here. Villa gets pass away. Oh, again the keeper. Get that out of her house.
Again, almost the hero of the Rangi defence, just saving the day once again.
Little heroes in the capes. Here we go. Get some composure. Just. Oh, not what we really want right now. Get back. Oh, straight through. Oh, big swing there. No connection with the ball, unfortunately, for Villa. Here we go. Quick outlet, maybe. bit too eager. Just need to take a moment to gain some composure. Villa getting an opportunity potentially. They've got a breakaway.
My word! My goodness me!
I see a bit of a gesture from the keeper there, just to slow it down, take it easy, but my goodness, doesn't get much closer than that.
Inches away from going in the goal. The ball pings off that post. So close.
Oh, here we go, she's gone to the pocket again. 10v11 now. Regardless of the result, it's coming down to this last minute 20.
Goodness me, the atmosphere at Napunua at the moment is just electric. There's so many supporters and we can't wait to see the end result of this game.
Villa have got the numbers. They're on a mission. Still Villa's ball here. Rangi numbers back. Defend till the end, some will say. I bet they just want to get it down the other end, relieve a bit of pressure for a moment.
The pressure has swung in roundabouts tonight. First it was Villa, then it was Rangi, now it's Villa again. You just never know when it's going to end.
Final 40 seconds here. It's amazing that after those first 3 quarters that we can still be this far into the game and we do not have a clear leader. Villa again, attack.
The clock is winding down though, so the pressure's mounting.
Final, maybe last opportunity here for Villa to win it in regular time.
Yeah,
Now, it looks like we will be going to...
I believe penalty shootout.
Yeah, after 60 minutes of hockey here, shootouts it is. What a way to decide third and fourth. And great update, Mum is making her way to me with the jacket.
Yeah, after 60 minutes hockey, there's unable to break the deadlock between the two teams in regular time, so we'll see the teams compose themselves and get ready for a penalty shootout, which will be a great feature of this game.
The beauty of your keeper and a striker up here is, what is something that, as a striker, are you involved in the shootout team, Neil?
I have been in the past, but there's the pressure mounts on the shootout team to score the goal, and myself has sometimes been overwhelmed with that pressure and haven't performed as well as I'd hoped. But I think for these shootout takers, it's just keep it really simple and just try and not overcomplicate their move or their elimination skill, and just the simple left to right or a spin is what I think will get the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah, it's a lot of courage to put your hand up and say I'll be one of the 5. So regardless of the result, I think it can, unfortunately, have quite a bit of weight on the shoulders, and there can be a sense of responsibility, but I think you've got to give credit where credit's due to have that courage to put your name forward. And also just as a keeper, I think it can be a real mental battle, and I see it as being a great opportunity to really make your mark, and unfortunately this can be where the highest of highs, but also the lows can come from these moments. But it's exciting, and I know regardless the teams will get around each other.
Definitely. I think this is a good test of character for the teams as well, to be able to celebrate the goals going in and be able to still support the goals that potentially might be missed on the shootout scenario. So I think for the shootout team, for the Rangi team, we have Kai Ratu, Katie Bond, Jess Cooper, I think I see Phoebe Inkson in there, and Arabelle McGuckin. So that's the Rangi shootout takers. And for Villa, I believe it's two co-captains, I believe, Gemma and Annie O'Neill stepping up along with Cara Morrison, Charlotte Donaldson, and I can't quite see the 5th one, but
it's great to see that from the captains stepping up. I've usually been in the team for a few years, and I think that's absolutely leading by example.
Kenny Hughes has also made her way to stand with her teammates to take the shootout as well, so I think she's got some silky skills. It'll be good to see what she can do to eliminate the goalkeeper.
Here we go. Rangi attacking first.
Number 2, Kairatu steps up.
Gets in close. Clean shootout. Working hard when the attacker turns their back. Makes it difficult for the keeper to get to the ball.
Yes,
So-
a simple spin. Yeah, just slotting the ball in the back of the net.
It's always nice to get the first one in for your team as well. And Villa. Ooh. Bit eager once again. The clock is down to the count, so we go for a retake.
Cara Morrison has stepped up to take the first shootout for Villa. We'll see what skills she has to offer.
And here we go, second attempt. Oh, keeper gets a first touch on it, and first save. She's been playing outstanding this game, and she has taken that. I guess once you've had that rhythm in the game, you're usually quite fizzed up for these shootouts, and you know you've got your iron. So great, strong start for Rangi there.
Cara definitely had the right intention to go around the goalkeeper by using her strong side, especially on her forehand. Just well done by the Rangi keeper, just getting a stick in there.
Phoebe Inkton for Rangi here. Keeper gets a touch on it, but 2 for Rangi.
Yeah, unfortunate for the Villa keeper, she did everything she needed to, just wasn't diving, and that ball didn't quite get a good connection with it to clear it out wide.
One of our number 3s here for Villa. Ooh, tries to beat the keeper wide and had her beat, but just didn't get that shot away, unfortunately.
Yeah, Charlotte Johnson again did the right thing, just couldn't quite execute with that reverse, but right idea, but good pressure there from the Rangi keeper Nora.
Arabelle McGuckin for Rangi here, stepping up. Good speed into the circle. Oh, clean as it comes. And that is all she wrote. Rangi, actually,
Hold on.
hold fire. We were a bit eager there. That's not all she wrote. It's not over to the Fat Lady Sings. Will I get another chance here? I believe it's Beth O'Donovan. No?
Keely Hughes.
Thank you,
Stepping up.
Bonnie. All rest on her shoulders here. No pressure. Oh!
That'll be interesting.
For the last second, she's pulled through and lived to fight another day.
So 3-1 the score is here, so the Villa keeper needs to make a crucial save to keep her side in it here.
Chance to win it for Rangi here, and they've done it. Strong shootouts there for Rangi. Again, have I called it too early? No, second time's a charm. I don't know about you, but I would, not Barcelona, but I think MVP for me is the goalie. Nora Quigley just did it right. Massive, well done to her, and congratulations to Rangi on taking 3rd place. Congratulations to Villa, but I'm sure they'll be putting their sights on Fed Cup in the coming weeks, and that's where you want to really make it count. So thank you very much for joining us. Stay tuned if you're going to be tuning in for the schoolgirl final between St Margaret's and Girls High. And thank you for joining us and tolerating our voices.
Yes, thank you, and we wish both Rangi and Villa all the best for Fed Cup in the coming weeks.